The Italian chef reveals all the secrets of traditional Kazakh cuisine in Joe's Kazakh recipe program. Cook together with us and enjoy delicious taste. Hi, my name is Giorgio Palazzi. You know that I'm living here already 10 years, and this is my country now. And you can bet that I can teach you also their food. And if you follow me, you will have a lot of surprises from this very mysterious country and from the deep heart of the steppe. So guys, still going on our Silkway Road, today we will prepare two very interesting recipes. One is Kabak-tandyr. So the Kabak-tandyr is a very interesting, you will see it during the preparation. I will tell you, it's like a surprise. And then we're gonna prepare Shelpek. Shelpek is like a fry bread. So both of these dishes are, of course, studied and thinked to be a long time with you. I mean, so no spoiling and no getting cold. Actually, it is the first thermos for the food that the people invented. So to do this Kabak-tandyr, we will use the meat of the lamb, of course, millet, some spezia, salt, pepper, and some vegetables that will be the very, very chili pepper and some onion. So our first task is to put this one to cook a little bit inside the tandoor. So this, it will get heated up and a little bit more soft, but just a little bit, just a few seconds. And then after this, we were gonna cut the meat, stir fry it for a little while, and then we will take out the head of the pumpkin. We will empty it, and then we will put inside the meat, the onion, all the spices, millet. You will see. It's a long preparation, but very interesting. Let's go now to put this one in tandoor. So, together with these ingredients, there is also millet. Millet will be used, I will put now millet inside the water that is hot, and it will be like a sort of absorbent of all the juices coming out from the pumpkin and from the meat, and the vegetables, of course. So, this will be here to soak, and then I will cut the meat. So the meat will be in pieces, in cubics. And of course, I will also keep the bones. I will now clean this piece from the bone. That's the way. And I will cut all this in cubics. This is not fat, but is sort of connective tissue that is only hard to chew, and there is no taste and no flavor. So I will throw it. Here it is. We are cutting now the meat and making same size cubes. And when our pumpkin will be a little bit softer, I will cut the head, open it, empty from the pumpkin itself, and then I will put the meat with the spices, with the vegetables, with onion, with the chili peppers. See, we are cutting almost all the pieces same size. And then by the final touch for the meat, I will cut the bones. These are the ribs from the lamb. This is it for regarding the meat. Here we are. So now I will cut my onion. Same also in little cubes. Here it is. Mix together. So now I will take a bigger size mixing bowl and I will start to add some other spices. In this case, this is, so I will add now some cilantro, some fennel, also very typical spice and herb that they put very often in every kind of dish, from the soup to the salad. Then I will have a full chili pepper, with the seeds to give the more possible picante sensation. And now I will put salt, as much as you need, to your taste, pepper. This is the local saffron mixed with other species, which is not a saffron. So now we will put also a little bit of normal cooking oil, just to give the moisturing. And I will mix all the ingredients with my hands, of course. The best instrument in the kitchen are the hands. Now, we will leave this composition to marinate a little bit. And in the meantime, we will go to pick up our pumpkin, because we need to cut it, open it, and take out all the inside. We will go in now to fry, deep fry a little bit, stir fry all these ingredients together, because when I will put them inside the pumpkin has to be already a little bit done. So let's go, and let's go to deep fry those things. Now we're gonna open our pumpkin that was inside the tandoor. You saw when I put it inside. And this is to allow me to open it in a very more easy way, because pumpkin is quite hard. Now it's a little bit hot. There we are. This is the most complicated part of all the operation. Okay, I will help myself with a tablecloth. Oh, as you can see, pumpkin is coming out. So now, final cut and open the pumpkin. As you can see, not so easy operation, but not impossible, which is the most good part of it. And now we have to do another operation, which is not very easy. Thanks God we are a little bit on the soft side. We have to empty it. Let's see each other when I finish the job. So guys, as you can see, the container for our food is ready. As I told you before, this will be like a thermos. So you can transport the food and you can keep the fragrance and the aroma without dispersing, you know, in the outside. And it will keep also the temperature. So now I will put inside, first of all, some of our millet, because this it will be like absorbing, it's a raw millet. It will be absorbing all the juices of the meat and of the pumpkin. So let's start. Fill our pumpkin. all the juice is inside. Let's dip it inside. And as I told you, we were talking about a thermos. Here is our cover. Let's find the right position. And they would close it with some or rope, or they put some, tissue. They will just close it and transport. So this was also the food for the shepherds, for the people that was on a trip. So they were keeping all this. It was remaining with the temperature and all the fragrance. Now, this one has to be completed, the cooking, putting again in tandoor. So let's go together and let's see how we do. Kabak-tandyr. Meat with cereal baked in pumpkin. Bake a small or medium pumpkin in an oven or tandoor oven for about 15 minutes. Cut off the top of the pumpkin, which is like a lid, and scrape out the seeds from the pumpkin. Rinse the millet and soak it in hot water. Chop the meat into small pieces, shred the onion, and finally chop the greens and chili pepper. Stir all the ingredients, season with salt and pepper. You can add spices too. Add a little oil to the meat. Stir properly and let it marinate. Then fry the mutton ribs and vegetables in oil until half cooked. Stuff the baked pumpkin with the millet, then place the juicy fried meat on top and close the pumpkin lid. Bake the stuffed pumpkin in the oven or tandoor oven for about 40 minutes. So now, as I told you before, we are going to prepare Shelpek. This is another kind of bread. It's a bread that is deep fried in the very hot oil. It's a holy bread because they used to prepare it when there are very religious festivities, or even in the memory of the people who passed away, your relatives, your parents, friends, whatsoever. And it's in their honor that they're going to prepare this bread. So, as I told you, it's a fried bread. So, and now we are going to mix all the ingredients. First of all, flour. And then we have, in a warm temperature, the milk. Then on the milk, we will put a little bit of baking soda. Just a bit. A little bit of salt. And a bit of oil. There we are. And of course, to make more activation for the soda, a little bit of sugar. That's it. Now, we will mix all these ingredients with the flour. And we start to prepare our dough. As I told you many times, there is no better instrument in the kitchen than your own hands. So, use also for mixing. Let's reach a consistency that we can create a real dough, like for a bread, for a pizza. That's it. So guys, the dough for Sherpa is ready. We will put it inside the container. As usual, when you do the dough, you need to make it rest a little bit. I will cover it not to get dry. We will wait like, let's say 15 minutes to make it rest. And then, because we don't need to raise it because we're gonna fry it, we're gonna prepare fast one little pizza, and then we fry it in the very hot oil. It will raise, it will make bubbles, it will make, and it will be the very nice Shelpek. So it will be our bread for the festivity. So let's come back after 15 minutes. So, ready to do our Shelpek. Our dough was resting. Now I will do the same way Kazakh do. I will prepare like a roll, and then I will cut in portions. Okay. There we are. Now we will do the rolling like a very nice little pizza. Usually they made the same size of the pan where they fry. And sometimes for very big festivity or very important event, they do even big like this. So our pan is not so big, so we will do this size. I will prepare 3 pieces and we will go directly to fry. There we are. We can go to the kitchen, getting near to the frying pan. Let's go. Shelpek. Mix the baking powder, salt, sugar and oil with warm milk. Stir the mixture thoroughly and add the flour. Knead soft dough and leave it in a warm place for 20 minutes. You should divide the dough into pieces. Traditionally, 7 Shelpek are made in Kazakhstan. If there are more, their number should be multiple of 7. Roll the pieces of dough into balls and then roll them out into thin circles. Deep fry the Shelpek until golden brown. When deep frying, flip the Shelpek carefully. Try not to pierce them with a fork. So guys, this is our table today. As you can see, it looks very rich, beautiful, full of colors. So these are 2 very interesting and traditional food. One of them, the one that is cooked inside the pumpkin, it's for me very interesting because the pumpkin is used like a thermos. So for me, it's the first thermos that was invented in the history. And this is the holy bread that is cooked every occasion where to celebrate festivities and also to celebrate the people that already passed away. So guys, follow us, see the colors of the table and see how beautiful it is, and you will enjoy the food and the taste. Bye. Next time, together.